Yesterday was history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a present. So live in the gift that you have. You can't look at the other person. You never walked in their shoes. You can't look at that other person and say why they do what they did. You don't think like them. You were created to think like you. You are the best version of you that's out there. You may look into yourself and say, you know what? Life is hard. Everybody's life is hard. But as you deal with the hardness, it doesn't get easy. You get stronger. When you get stronger, you take the pain out of hard. Because pain, all it is weakness leaving the body, and it's healing. No pain, no gain. We've heard that before. But we don't seem to apply it to life circumstance. Let me tell you something. There's a story in the Bible of Joseph. Joseph was sold off to slavery from his brothers. You want to know how painful that is? Because those are the brothers, his older brothers, those who were supposed to protect him. And then told his father that he was dead. But that didn't stop Joseph. Because Joseph was having dreams. You know what I'm saying? Joseph was getting stories in his sleep about how great he is going to be, but didn't have the full knowledge of it because he probably would have took it for granted. He was in the pit and in the palace, and God used him. Now look at your life. Yesterday, you conquered. Today, you are conquering. And the same as for tomorrow, you will conquer it. Don't look at what you have. Look at who you are. Because what you have is all you need. You have everything in you to go to the next level. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to look at yourself with excuses? Or are you going to take examples of the time that you overcame something? Sometimes it's just the fact that you got up the next day. Sometimes it's something you just was able to put on a sock or a shoe. I've heard a story about a man who had complained until he saw a man with no feet. And then I heard about another story about the man who had no feet complaining. Then guess what? He saw a man with no legs. And then the man who had no legs started complaining until he realized someone he knew left this earth. What are you going to do with what you got? Death is an equal opportunity. We don't want to talk about it sometimes because we want to live life. But guess what? Part of living is part of dying. But in the life that you have, what will you do with it? Will you sit down or will you stand up, and will you go the extra mile to be who you are called to be? If you are a janitor, be the best janitor. If you are a fry flipper up inside a restaurant, be the best fry flipper. Remember and understand this. Promotion comes from God, not man. And when God gives you the promotion, just like he did Joseph, he put him in the palace. So where's your palace? Are you ready for your palace? Are you ready to go ahead and take yourself to the next level? Look at yourself in the mirror. Don't glance. Take a long stare in the mirror. And remember when you walk out of that room where that mirror was, you say that was the old you. Right now, you're focusing on the new you. Remember, you conquered yesterday. You are conquering today. And tomorrow is just the same. Because yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. And that's why it's called the present.